I spent 15 years working through every corner of Hollywood. I've seen everything, and the reality is far different than what you learn in film school, and I'm gonna illustrate it through a little journey that so many filmmakers go through. When you step into Hollywood, you think talent and hard work is gonna be enough. If you're an actor, you're grinding auditions. And then you realize you're beholden to the casting director, and it's kinda like playing the lottery. So you switch and you become a screenwriter so you can sink your teeth into something really good. You figure that with hard work, it's not quite like the lottery, more like bingo. If you write consistently well, your number is going to be called. But you start to get antsy when you realize you're beholden to the producers, and those guys are pretty hard to crack. That's when you say, screw it, I'm going to become a producer. You control the project so you can finally break through. But production, it's a different kind of war. Now you're not just fighting for a creative vision, you're fighting for funding, and you don't have any money. So you go deeper. You push your way into film finance and distribution. And then you have the major realization. At the very top, where the money resides, there's absolutely zero talent. It's people trusting their equally untalented gatekeepers to make decisions based on market projections. And you realize the power was never with the creators. And so it hits you. To make money in this business, you gotta distribute films. But you look behind the curtain and you see the darkness. A place where creators are ripped off. Their dreams literally dangling in the hands of people driven by money, politics, and frankly masquerading behind empty promises. And it dawns on you that it was always a game that was meant for them, the people who exploit the creators, not the creators themselves. That, folks, is my story in a nutshell. And I decided to do something about it by creating something powerful in Scriptmatix. It's my way of giving that power back to creators. No more waiting for permission. It honestly gives me tremendous joy to know that if you got a story to tell, you don't have to wait for Hollywood to say yes. I'm telling you right now, as someone who was born and raised in LA, that's my city. Hollywood is dead. You are the creative force and you have the power now, thanks to tech. Everything starts with telling an honest story. And that's what I'm here to help you do. And that's something that Hollywood didn't even allow for so long. So many writers, so many talented people couldn't get their honest story made, but now it's possible. So join me, stay tuned for more, and remember, you are a creative force of nature.